guys, Naturally Marked here. Today I want to give you a comparison of what heat damaged hair look like and heat trained hair look like. So if you're interested in this video, then just keep watching. So for me, I was heat damaged, and what heat damaged hair look like is when your hair has no bounce, no curl, no kink, no coil, no nothing. When you take a shower, or if your natural hair gets wet, doesn't matter if you're mixed black and white, mixed with Mexican and white, mixed with whatever, if you have curly hair and your hair just stays limp, it stays flat, it has no wave, it has no bounce or anything to it, your hair is heat damaged. How do you get heat damaged hair? The first way you get heat damaged hair is straightening your hair too much. What is too much? You straightened your hair and then you turn around and straighten your hair within 2 more days. Or else you straighten your hair on dirty hair. Or else you straighten your hair and you got product in your hair. Just not even dirty hair. Dirty hair is like you've already been straightening your hair every other day. Or else if you're going to go out, you've already straightened your hair in the morning, and then you're going to turn around and straighten your hair again because you're fit to go outside, you're fit to go out on a date, and you straighten your hair again. That is how you get heat damaged hair. The other way you get heat damaged hair is if you are straightening your hair and the heat is too high. You got your heat cranked up to 450, 475. Back in the day, it was really easy for black women to get heat damage because we have like this thing called a hot comb. Hopefully I can find a picture and I'll put it up on the screen for y'all. Don't know if you don't know what a hot comb is, but we would sit this comb on the stove and then we would put grease on our hair and then literally drag this hot effing comb through our hair, and we had no idea what the temperature was. No idea. None whatsoever. That it was a sure way that I had just began to get heat damage. And it's just so crazy that I used to put a comb on the stove to freaking straighten my hair. And even before the hot comb came along, I remember some people used to freaking straighten their hair out with a iron, like an actual clothing iron. So these are ways that you can get heat damage if your hair is a curly state and is not curling back up anymore, and you've washed your hair and you're not getting that bounce back in your hair is heat damaged. So now you have to think about if you want to transition, big chop, or else if you're fine with your heat damaged hair because you straighten your hair so much, it's not going to make a difference if your hair is heat damaged unless you're burning your hair out and then your hair is like really getting really thin, and then you're really going to have a problem with it. Now, heat trained hair. What does heat trained hair look like? One prime example that I can give you guys without going like super in on heat trained hair is the Glam Twins. Not hating, not nothing, but the Glam Twins have heat trained hair. And it's a healthier way to straighten your hair. So you wash your hair, you make sure that your hair is not getting burnt, you're using a heat protectant, you are getting your hair professionally straightened one time in a month's setting. If you getting your hair straightened at one time in a month setting, your hair is going to get used to getting a hot comb or a flat iron put on it one time out of the month. And I would even say maybe even 2 times, but I will go every other week to get my hair done if you want your hair to be straightened. And this is a healthy way of heat training your hair, but you don't flat iron your hair in the middle of the 2 weeks or even a month that you are waiting to get your hair straightened again. You do not use no heat products, no heat tools. You don't go back in and give yourself little touch-ups here and there, because that's the way you go from being heat trained to heat damage. So heat training your hair is kind of almost like wearing a wash and go. People's hair is trained to wear wash and goes. My hair is trained to stay in a protective style. That's why my mini braids look so good. That's how come I can wear my mini braids for 4 months straight and my mini braids stay looking good, because my hair is trained to stay in a protective style. So it's the same way. If you are training your hair to be in a particular state or a particular way, that's the way that your hair is going to react. So being heat trained, your hair is not going to get frizzy and poofy at any sign of moisture. It will, but it won't be so dramatic if you don't straighten your hair. Like if I straighten my hair and I think I'm gonna go outside and be like, leave my hair down, my hair is gonna get poofy just like that, because I don't I don't straighten my hair. It's not trained to stay straight. So if your hair is trained to stay straight, the next time you straighten your hair, so when you wash your hair is still going to be kind of poofy, but it's going to be more of a chilled, laid poof. It's not going to necessarily be stringy, or it's not going to be kinky. It's going to be a more manageable textured type of hair because you've been training it to get straightened once a month or 2 times in a month without putting extra heat on your hair. If you are heat trained and you completely stop putting heat on your hair, you will see that the roots of your hair will be more, not, I don't want to say unmanageable, but the roots of your hair is going to be more kinkier, pretty much. It's like the texture down here is going to be a lot more looser and easier to flat iron because your hair has been used to getting flat ironed. So if somebody that is heat trained just completely stop putting heat on their hair, they're going to go through a transitioning stage as well, because your hair has been so used to being straightened, and then when you do a wash and go, or when you do like these different styles that require your hair to look like a particular curly way, your hair is going to curl up and it's going to look good. Even if you use like the little paddle brush, your hair is going to curl up and do everything that it's supposed to do, like with the little ringlets that you're probably looking for, because your hair is heat trained. Now, if you completely stop using heat on your heat trained hair for a year, I guarantee you the texture from your scalp is going to be completely different from the texture on the ends of your hair. And I am a pro in knowing what heat trained hair is and what heat damaged hair look like and what actual natural hair looks like, because like I said before, you guys, when I went natural, I went cold turkey. I stopped using heat, which is another video. How did I go natural? So I completely just went cold turkey. I stopped using heat, and I seen, with me being heat damaged, I seen the different textures of my hair. And then I always straighten one part of my hair in the back just to do a lint check, and I seen how my hair was heat trained, because once a month I will straighten the same piece just one time on very low heat, but that part of my hair was a different texture than the rest of my hair that I wasn't putting heat on. So I know that there is a really big difference from being able to have heat trained hair and heat damaged hair, and it's just your preference. Whatever you want to do with your hair, you can do it to your hair, but these are the difference between heat damaged and heat trained hair. So if you didn't know, now you know. So I really hope this video really helps someone out there. Leave comments down below if you're heat trained, or if you feel like you have heat damaged hair, or else if you are just completely natural. So let me know down in the comment section, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.